Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV of Frederick. My name is Callie Say, and for those of you that aren't familiar with us, we're in Transwest, about 30 minutes north of Denver, right off I-25. So I'm in horse trailer sales, and today we're going to be bringing you a new inventory unit. It is a 2020 Logan coach stock combo, and it is 20 feet on the floor. So on all of our inventory units for our stock combos, we're going to go 7'3" wide, so you'll have a little bit of wheel well on the interior, and then 7 tall. We can make them bigger, wider, whatever you need to do. Logan is a custom-built trailer company, so there's a lot of modifications that can be made if you need to custom order something that's going to perfectly fit your criteria. But for those of you that need a stock trailer right now, this one is set up really well to be super versatile if you're hauling horses, you're hauling machinery, or you're hauling like some toys, side-by-sides and stuff like that. So yeah, billy goats. If you want to haul billy goats, you can also haul them in here. So this trailer right here, you've got your 5-foot front 5-foot tack in front. We have a swing out blanket bars here on the door, as well as a brush box down below. And the nice thing about this swing out saddle rack is it's super easy to move in and out, especially with weight of the saddles on there. You're gonna have no trouble having a little kid push that in and out for you, but it's got that shock, so it's gonna hold it back in place as you're going down the road. We did do 4-tier saddle rack on this one. You've got 15 feet of stock area. You've probably able to easily cram 4 horses back there, so you have plenty of room to throw saddles on each of them. So up in here, if you're ever taking it camping or anything like that, or you're just tired of the show, you can throw a mattress up here. There's 2 windows on either side, so you can get some nice air going through here, be very comfortable, and get out of the noise and the dust. Today we're getting out of the ash because there's a bunch of fires burning in Colorado. So right up here, you've got a little clothes bar, so if you are going to a show, you can hang your dress shirts there, or some jackets, so that they're up and out of the way. They're not crumpled up down on the floor. We like to keep everything nice and clean in here. On this back wall here, you'll notice it's a straight wall. So on some of our stock combos, we'll do a slant wall. But we try and mix it up because we know that some people have a harder time utilizing a slant wall if they're hauling like ATVs or something, or just wanting to do cattle or something like that. So this one is equipped with a straight wall. You do have the bridle hooks along this entire back wall with carpeting underneath them. So if you've got some nice bridles, they're not going to rub back and forth and get banged up. On these walls, since the Logans are a galvanized steel frame with aluminum sheeting, anywhere you see this black lining, it's called Vortex. It's very similar to like a rhino lining, and it's going to really help protect and give your trailer a lot more longevity. Logans have a really great warranty, so they do an 8-year structural, 2-year hitch to bumper, and they actually do a lifetime limited warranty for the first owner against any structural corrosion. They believe that the steps they've taken, galvanized steel isn't as susceptible to rust as, say, a black steel. It's also a lot stronger. So they believe that they're never going to have an issue, so they'll do a lifetime warranty on it. Because that can be something that puts people off of a steel trailer sometimes, is that they're worried about rust. But they've done a really good job to protect their trailers, and we see a lot of them still rolling up and down the road in really good shape, so we know they work. All right, and then on the sides here, you've got little LED lights. So if you are using it at night, you're hooked up to your truck, you can operate those pretty easily. If you just want to operate them manually, they do have little individual switches, so you can manipulate which ones you want on or off. And then right down here, we do have this composite tire jack here. So if you have a flat or a blowout, you can just drive right up onto this, and you can change your tire without having to get like a bottle jack out and crank it up. Just makes it really, really easy and much quicker to change flats. And then right here, this little step up here, For those of you that aren't Olympians that can just leap up onto the top here, this just makes it a lot easier to climb in and out of that nose. All right. So on this one, we have the escape door on this side. Just gives you somewhere to go in and out. If you've got the center cut gate closed and you've got your ATV up here, you can just crawl in and out this way. All right, we've got tie rings on each side of the trailer, so you can mix it up. If you've got 4 horses, you can tie 2 over here, 2 over there. Right down here, this trailer is riding on 7,000-pound rubber torsion axles. So you've got plenty of axle underneath you to load those heavy cattle and machinery into this trailer. We do have the upgraded extrusions on the sides of these stock combos. You'll notice that they add a lot more strength to the sidewalls of your trailer. So you're gonna get a very strong trailer that you can drive out to pasture. This thing can really take a beating. That's one of the reasons I love these Logan stock combos, is they're really set up to be used and used hard. So right here, we do have a plexiglass track for each of these, for the upper and lower air gaps. So even though we didn't order this trailer with plexiglass, if that is something you want to add on, our parts department can cut it for you. We can get it ordered for you, and it's very easy to just slide it right in. So another thing I love about these Logans is right here we have these slam gates. So if you're loading some feisty animals in here, all those billy goats, you're gonna be able to close it really quickly. It's more of a safety issue. If you need to get this shut fast without having to haggle with latches, this thing will slam right on you, or will slam right behind you, so that you can get out of the way and get to safety if you're loading some cattle out in the field. We also have the slam latch for this one right here. So this is 15 feet of stock area in here, cut right down the middle. Everything's lined in that vortex once again. And you've got this Sure Grip whiz-proof flooring right here. So for those of you that haven't seen some of our other videos, the urine will just drain straight out through these floorboards here. It makes it really, really easy to clean in and out. You don't have to worry about shavings. It's a nice non-slip surface so that you're not gonna have animals slipping and falling. And it makes them feel a lot more secure when they're riding on this, because they don't have mats moving underneath their feet. So we really love these Logan floors. For those of you that want kind of a closer look at it, it's just aluminum slats underneath, and it's coated in this black vortex for protection, because urine and aluminum don't mix. So we put the vortex on there for a little bit of extra protection. And these slats, that urine can just drain right out those slats, so that you don't have any issues with them standing in pooled urine going down the road. Makes it really, really comfortable for them. We do have LED lights in on here as well. And then, as I mentioned before, you do have the slam gate. So you can just close that and know that your animals are going to be safe and locked behind these doors. Since it is 7.3 wide, you do have a little bit of wheel well on the interior. That'll give you a little extra space for those longer and wider horses or toys. It just gives you a little more wiggle room. And they're nice and coated, and there's no sharp edges on them for your animals to beat themselves up on. So this rear door, you'll notice we didn't have any open plexiglass on this rear door. And that's because usually if you've got a horse in the back, if you're going down a dirt road, the dirt and dust is going to create this like whirlwind effect. And if you'll notice, that last horse is the one that gets all the dust and dirt built up on their saddle as they're going down the road. So by not having that air gap on this one, we keep them a little bit cleaner, a little bit less dusty, and then they're probably not going to have quite so many respiratory issues sucking all that dust in. So as you can see, that's latched it. So if you're in a tricky situation and you need to close this fast, it's very easy to do so. And then for added security, you do have this butterfly latch right here, which makes it very easy. If you needed to open this from the exterior, you can pop this door with this right here. It just makes it super simple for you to manipulate and move gates without having to be in the danger. It's just a very safe setup. We do have awning LED lights on each side of the trailer, so that if you're having to work late into the night loading animals or equipment, you're going to be able to see very well. If you're saddling at night, it's going to throw off a lot of light for you to be very comfortable moving around. So as I said, this is our 2020 Logan stock combo. We have quite a few stock combos here on the lot right now. So if this isn't the perfect setup, maybe you want a 24-foot with a straight wall or a 20-foot with a slant wall. We always carry a big selection here at Transwest, so you can give me a call. This particular stock number is stock number 5N2025. It is a 2020 Logan coach stock combo. For information